gotta catch 'em all. What's up, everybody? We're back again with another break. Today we got Pokemon ME02 Phantasmal Flames booster box. 2 booster boxes. Number 8, pick your energy. We got the 8 energies right here. That's grass. That's fire. Let me get the shirt over the Facebook group, tag everybody, and without further ado, we're going to rip 72 packs of Phantasmal Heat. Hopefully. All right, get this shared over the Facebook group, tag everybody on Facebook, even though Facebook is zucking us currently. Thank you, Facebook, for that. It's not letting me tag people on the computer. I got to do it through my phone. That's fun. It's not. That's okay. We just pulled a SIR Charizard. We pulled the regular. I want to pull the gold. I haven't pulled it yet. This has been a hot case so far. 2 SIRs already. That doesn't diminish the chance of these. So we could have a 6 SIR box. We get that Dawn, that Rotom, that gold Charizard, any of the mega full arts. Just nasty stuff all around. So I'm going to tag these names like this. Then I'm going to go to my phone, copy it, and tag everybody that way. Because that's the only way it's working, and then we're going to get right into it. And the second break of Pokemon that we have that already sold out, number 9. Or no, it should be number 7. I'm doing immediately after this, so do not worry if you bought into that. And then if I have time, I'm breaking the Marvel Personals that sold. So don't worry. Boom. Thank you guys for your patience. Just take me like 45 seconds and I should be good. Just tagging the people I know are in the group. Boom. All right. 2 left to go. Thank you guys. All right. The 3 that Facebook let me tag, I tagged. Everybody else might have to catch the VOD. Thank you guys so much for buying in, though. I don't have a lot of Pokemon, so it's always an absolute treat when we get to break it. Awesome. Without further ado, what's up, Doug? How you doing? You got, what'd you get? You got grass. Let's pull some grass, dude. Pull something good. Or not pull some grass. Pull something nice in a grass pack, I should say. We're looking for that Dawn. We're looking for that Rotom SIR. We're looking for the Sharpedo or Lopunny SIR. And, of course, we're looking for the big Charizard. Take all these packs out. Boom. Just like that. And that's only half of what we got in stock today. All right. We'll waste no more time. Get straight into it. Thank you all for buying in. And genuinely, good luck. Don't worry about that code card. This first pack is going to Water, which is... Oh. Why'd the scroll bar do me like that? Doing me dirty. Water going to Karina Lindsay. What's up, Karina? Karina and Doug. Oh, we got the couple in here. Carvana, Charmeleon. Hey, the guy's worth a pretty penny. His stocks are up. We got Swinub, Milcery, Cresselia, Haunter, Lokix, Boltund on your reverse. Jigglypuff on your reverse singing. Ooh, kicking it off with a bang. Switching up like Nintendo. Switch on the full art trainer. That's the first pack? Lady. Kicking us off. Lady Luck, more like. Goodness gracious. Congratulations, lady, on your first pack. Absolutely gorgeous. Going right there in Water. Let's go is right. I don't know if you were just saying that to kick off the break, but I mean, now you're saying let's go, that's for sure. All right. This pack is going to Grass, which is Doug. All right, you guys kicking off the break then. Boltund, love that guy. Baneri, adorable. Ramblin, Stamlin, Absol, super edgy as always. Haunter, hardly know her. Battle Cage, Granbull, Ceruledge, such a cool Pokemon in your first reverse. Oh, the card's all creamy. Sorry about that. And Ambipom. Can't hate that guy. I think Ambipom's super underrated. Keep it schmoving. Yeah, nice is right, lady. You got a full art in the first pack. Should have about 2 to 3 in a box following averages. Pokemon is one of those things where there really isn't a ceiling, so theoretically there are boxes documented with like 6 fighting. This one's going to Kyle. Come on, Kyle. Crocorock, Lombre, shout out Elton John, Crocodile Rock, Zigzagoon, Bronzong, Dawn, Seviper, Lotad on your reverse, Ambipom on your reverse, and, ooh, Empoleon EX, staying Frost. Nice EX. We want Megas from the set, but hey, Empoleon, Gen 4. I can never hate on Gen 4, baby. Torterra, that's my guy. That's my guy. Congrats on that one. Your first fighting hit. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting, but specifically Kyle Caps. Right. Camera's having a little bit of trouble focusing. Let me know if it's too bad, and I can try and adjust some settings, guys. Psychic, this one's going to Mike Pugh. Oddish, Seal, Palmo. I don't know what's focusing on. Jigglypuff, Cerulege, Punk Helmet, Seviper, Palmot on the first reverse. Oh, dude! Mike Pugh, Piplup on the IR. That's one of the most expensive illustration rares in the entire set. That and the Meowth are the ones you want. Ugh! Gorgeous. It's been a very front-loaded box. Goodness gracious. Full art and EX and an IR in like the first 5 packs? That's nuts. How's 26 treating me so far? What? 2B? I'm confused. Piplup on the illustration rare. Congratulations. And Genesect on your foil. Psychic, that one's going. That Piplup is gorgeous. Got plenty more cards to go, so do not worry. Ladies and gents, germs and gentlemen. Lightning. This one's going to Jason. Jason, good luck. Prinplup, Sableye, Charcadet. I love Charcadet. Yamper, wagging its tail. Granbull, Blowtorch. We're trying to pull fire like that. Wigglytuff, Darumaka on your first. Wrong fire. Prinplup, and... Ooh! This is such a front-loaded box. That's nuts. Mega Sharpedo EX on the full art. Oh my gosh. I thought that was the SIR for a second. That is disgusting. Lightning. Jason, that is disgusting. That might be the nicest card of the first box. Oh my goodness gracious. That Mega Sharpedo is disgusting. Doug, I'm gonna try. That is a nat. That's gorgeous. Look at that. Camera doesn't do it justice, and it still looks good on camera. Holy crap. Lightning. Congrats again to Jason. First pack magic for Jason. Guys, if you look even just right there, you see, man, this is a front-loaded box. Metal and Dark haven't even had a pack yet, so let's try and spread the wealth a little bit. At least an EX for everybody. We got a whole nother box, too. Dark, hey, this one's going to Nicholas. Gloom, hey, Dark and Gloom. Charmander, Sableye, Duraludon, looking like Godzilla, I heard someone say. Cresselia, Dawn, Wigglytuff, Battle Cage on your first reverse. Pretty playable card. There is your Mega Sharpedo SIR. Oh my god. That is disgusting. Camera's not doing that one justice right now. Holy crap. Well, Nicholas, oh my goodness. That is absolutely disgusting. Congratulations on your Mega Sharpedo EX SIR. Dude, that is insane. Holy crap. 5 SIRs in the entire set, 5 or 6. And you got Mega Sharpedo EX. That's the secret you want to pull. That is gorgeous. Not Charizard, but good lord is it a nice looking card. And Moltres to end it. We don't care about that rubber chicken looking guy right now. We care about Sharpedo. Nick, that was, ugh. This is the single most front-loaded box of Pokemon I have ever seen. We should get one more full art and like one more IR in the entire box. That's insane. What is happening? Next one, Fire. First Fire going to Ted Schwartz. Snubble, Murkrow. Fire's the one that had the Charizard in this same case. Eternatus, Battle Cage, Bramblegast, Gliscor on the reverse. Togedemaru on the reverse, and... This guy loves our streams, dude. Thank you. It's nice to meet such a fan. Mega Sharpedo, full art, base, and SR in the same box. If you like Sharpedo, there's never been a better box printed by Nintendo. Fire. Fire is right. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous card. Oh my goodness. Congratulations on that. Even though it's just a base EX, the Mega EXs look gorgeous. They knew what they were doing with the foiling. Congrats on that one. Got plenty more cards to go. Plenty, plenty, plenty. And an entire another box. So don't worry if you feel like we got all the good ones out of this one already. This one's metal, so this is going over to Paul Petio. Paul, your first card, come on. Pile of Swine, Charmeleon, Millstreet, let's get you a full art or an EX. Smeargle, Eternatus, Jumbo, Ice Cream, Ludicolo. Bloom for your first verse, let's get an IR. Suicune, and Zacian Hollow. Cool Pokemon, not exactly what we want to see. I'll be sleeving and top-loading the cards that deserve it after this break. Don't want to waste y'all's time, so all of those reverse hollows and hollows will be getting at least soft-sleeved. Water, this one's going over to Karina Lindsay. You got one card and you got a full art so far. Great pulls thus far. Mimikyu, Apom, Arcalodon, Dizzying Valley, Mamoswine, Yamper, love that little guy, Fire Breather, and Vileplume. Hey, he's happy to see you even if you're not happy to see him. Hey, you already got to use that switch card, switch him out for maybe a better hit. No, I'm kidding. It is warm in this room. Pikachu. I love that guy. Grass. This one's going over to Doug. I prefer Doug or Douglas. Togedemaru, Lombre, Piplup, Palmy, Bramblegast, Blowtorch, Crocodile, Flygon in your reverse. Love getting a rare as a reverse. It's always cool. An IR, Seal, and your rare is Flygon. All right, he also is a fan of the streams. Good to see you again. Not a hit yet, but there's still time. We're not even 25% of the way through this break. These cards are, in fact, infused with Vibranium. That's why the packs aren't opening super easily. Psychic, this one's going to Mike Pugh. Vibrava, Sandile, Swinub, Lotad, Meloetta, Sacred Charm, Crocodile, Charcadet on the reverse, Baniri on the second, and Suicune to finish us off. Not yet, Mike. Not yet. You got that Piplup. You got that Piplup. Doug is good. All right, sounds good. Not Doctor. No, not gonna dox your whatnot username. Lightning. This one's going over to Jason. Good luck, Jason. Murkrow, Gligar, Zigzagoon. Love that Trash Panda. Mischievous, Meloetta, Sacred Charm, Jar Manitan, Palmy on the reverse. Jumbo Ice Cream, and Zacian. Zacian? I like you, man, but take a hint. Take a hint. You know, there's time to show up. There's time you're welcome. And there's time where it's like, it's after curfew. You know, you're making people stay up. Now maybe get out of their house. Dark, this one's going to Nicholas. Nicholas, you already killed this entire break. Goodness gracious. Bramblin, Absol, Darmanitan, everyone's favorite. Grimsley's move. Get out of here, furry. Cards all creamy. Bronzor. Oh! Nick with the double kill. Paldean Wooper visiting that little Pokestop. Congrats on that one. It's adorable, dude. I love the regional evolutions. As if Wooper wasn't cute enough already. We need more axolotl Pokemon, man. Good problem to have. Hey, I like Zacian too. He's just showing up a whole awful lot for you guys. Dark, this one's going over to Nicholas. Nick, congrats. And you got a Palmot at the end. Not quite as interesting as the Paldean Wooper, but hey, yours all the same. Where is Dark? I'm losing my marbles. Wherever maybe the SIR Sharpedo is. Dude, I've noticed every SIR I've gotten has been the same element, so that Sharpedo was Dark. Makes you think. But I mean, obviously, that's not how it goes. Fire! This one's going over to Ted. Toxel. Come on, Ted. Lotad. Let's hear Ted talk. Lanoon. Punk Helmet. All creamy. Low Kicks, your second reverse. IR. Swinub. And Mega Lopunny EX. Hey! Just an EX, but if you're going to get an EX, you want it to be Mega. Those cards are gorgeous. Nintendo knows what they're doing with the foiling. Pokemon's always done texture so well. That's why the full art trainers have been desired since as long as they've had them, for like 4 generations now. Just because they do texture right. Congratulations on that one, Ted. That one's sick. We had one dude in the last break. He pulled, what was it, 3 of the same Mega Lopunny EX, and that was it? Whopper? Whopper's a candy. Whopper's a chocolate. No, Wooper is an axolotl. He's got those little horns on the side of his head like an axolotl. This one's going water. Karina. Let's try to get you a whopper. Oddish, Seal, Pomo, Jigglypuff, Hunter, Punk Helmet, Cresselia, gorgeous. Toxel in reverse. IR, let's get you a Meowth. Mimikyu, I tried my best. And Reshiram. Reshiram's a gorgeous Pokemon. Not as gorgeous as Charizard. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We can't all be Charizards. And Reshiram makes that evident. I like Reshiram. Reshiram's cool. I prefer Zekrom, though. Fighting. Kyle. Let's get you something good. Charcadet, Absol, Swinub, Snubble, good art. Cerulege, I know he looks like a Mega Man character, but that's why I like him. Fire Breather, let's breathe some fire into this break. Darmanitan, wrong fire again, even though he's evolved. Punk Helmet, and Rotom EX. For those that didn't know, Rotom is motor backwards because he powers a bunch of like mechanisms with his electricity. It's pretty cool. Congrats on that one, Kyle. Hopefully when we see Rotom again, he's evolved into that SIR. That SR is nasty. Congrats on that one, though. Hey, an EX is an EX, baby. Not going to complain there. Fighting. All right, 2 packs left before we still have 75% of the break left. Nasty. Hey. Grass, this one's going to Doug. Gloom. Charmander, there's the thickest Gloom I've ever seen in my entire life. Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Duraludon, look at my Godzilla. I'll say it again. Lanoon. Blowtorch. Seviper. Murkrow on your first reverse. Piloswine, and... Ooh! Did he come back when he evolved? And he basically did, at least the price. Rotom EX on the full art. 3rd full art of the box. This box is loaded to the gills. Congrats. That's your first hit, Doug. If you're getting a hit, you want it to be a full art or better. EXs are nice, but full art's and up are where it's at. Those are where the big hits are. Nasty. Congrats on that gore. The texture's not showing up super well on camera, but the microchip, dude, it looks so sick. Congrats on that one. I really do want everybody to hit at least once. So who do we still need to hit for? I want something for metal. I want something for metal. At least an EX. Everyone to get their money's worth. Psychic, Mike Pugh. Maybe he saw the future of this one like Doctor Strange. Nimble, love those little clay ones. Those are adorable. You can see those in museums in Japan. The ones from that. Of course, Doug. Exactly. Probably better. Arcalodon, Wondrous Patch, Gliscor, Trapinch on the reverse, Blowtorch on the reverse, and Toxtricity on the holo. I like Toxtricity. Pretty cool Pokemon. Shout out Mariah. All right, and guys, don't worry. Even if you're like, man, all those good hits already got pulled out of this box, we got an entire another one waiting in the nosebleeds. So don't worry. Lightning, this one's going over to Jason. Gligar, Prinplup, looking awkward as always. Smeargle, Toxel with the diaper. Haunter, Battle Cage, very playable card. Granbull, Gliscor for your reverse. Cresselia on your second. And Moltres, the big fire rubber chicken we know and love. Nick, I still can't believe that Sharpedo SR was nasty. Paul, dude, I'm trying to play you something good. Watch, the next box, you get like a freaking gold Charizard worth a grand. Fire, Ted Schwartz. Damn near Togedemaru. Vibrava. Seal the deal. Oddish, Grimsley's move. Get out of here, Lucario. Gliscor, Mamoswine. Krokorok. Dude, the dark, you almost can't even tell a reverse sometimes. Piplup, and Vileplume. I like how swoopy those feet are. Fire. Paul, I want to play you some absolute fire. A Charizard. That'd be fitting. Dark, this one's going to Nicholas. Nick, you've been hot. Bronzor, Mimikyu, Trapinch. Let's see if you can keep up that streak. Cerulege, Punk Helmet, Seviper, Oddish on your first reverse. IR, Meowth, Milcery, and Four full arts? Oh my gosh. Nick, congrats on your Miss Magius EX full art. I swore we could pull an IR, but I swear we were done for full arts. That's nuts. This box is loaded. Better than the box I bought for my PC. Goodness gracious. Holy crap, congrats on your Miss Excuse me. Congrats on your Miss Magius EX. Nasty. Oh my gosh. Again, dark type. Well, it's psychic, but still. Fits the theme. That's nasty. Congrats. Nick, this might be the best purchase of your breaking career, brother. Thank you guys. I'm trying. This is kind of nuts. Metal. Okay. Paul, let's put minimum an EX. Gligar. Palmy, let's get you an illustration rare. That'd be nasty. Piplup. Jumbo Ice Cream. Wigglytuff. Bronzong. Haunter. Come on. Hey! Now everyone's hit at least an EX. Love to see it. Paul, there you go. Your first ever Pokemon thing. You got yourself an illustration rare Flygon. That's Flygon, this Pokemon's first ever illustration rare. Nasty. Woo! Nasty, dude. Are we going to talk about this box, by the way, guys? That was from the same box. This has been like 3 illustration rares, 4 full arts, 4 EXs, and SIR. This is insane. Holy crap. And Palmot at the end. But you are not the star of this show by any means. Congrats on your nasty Flygon IR. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Going to metal. Love to see a top loader in every one of those boxes. Love to see it. I want everyone to have a full art plus, but, you know, at least an EX is something. You know some of those words. Karina. Getting this one. Piplup, Zigzagoon. I think another IR might be possible. Another EX or 2 is definitely possible. Let's go for that Gengar Mega or the Charizard Mega. Cresselia, Dawn, Wigglytuff singing. Cerulege. Oh, that's sick. Mamoswine, and at least Suicune's pretty. Hey, water type. Keeping it in theme. Whole nother box, by the way, guys. I think so. They're like Scata, but what? Huh? Never heard of them. Fighting Kyle Caps. But I think so. Charmander, Nimble, Mischievous, awesome Gen 2. Duraludon, Sacred Charm, very playable card. Darmanitan, Lanoon, where's Zigzagoon? Toxtricity. Hey, love getting a rare on the reverse. That's pretty sick. Good way to actually see the art. Smeargle and Reshiram. Hey, Black and White's finally getting its flowers. You know what I'm saying? Where's Fighting? There we go. Black and White is finally getting its flowers, dude. Reshiram and Zekrom, they're very cool legendaries. I just wish the 3rd legendary was as cool. I mean, Kyurem looks unfinished. Not great for a trio master. Has there been, is it just me or has there been a lot of water to grass back to back? What is there a pop-up on my screen? Pop-up on my camera. Yamper. Nimble. I named my Nimble Jack in my playthrough because Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Eternatus, Jumbo Ice Cream, Ludicolo. Your reverse is Charmander. If you're going to get a reverse, you want it to be one of the Manders. Or Melians. Grimsley's move, and Genesect. Genesect's cool. One of the best shinies in all of Pokemon, if you ask me. I think the best we can hit in this box, unless I'm mistaken, is one more IR, which would still be over odds. Psychic, Mike Pugh. We can definitely hit another EX. An EX Gengar or an EX Charizard still have good value. That's what we want to hit. All right, sounds good, Paul. Paldean Tauros. Nimble. Apom, and hey, Megalopunny EX showing up twice in the same box is kind of nuts. Well, congrats, Mike. Mike, did you get the other one? Okay. I was going to say, are you just like the last guy who also got 2 Megalopunny EXs specifically? No, but still nasty. Congrats on that one, man. Paul, you got a nice card. That Flygon, that's nice. That's nice. Dark, this one's going to Nicholas. Nick, bro. You should pick my spots and breaks from now on. Goodness gracious. Brambleghast, that Sharpedo was disgusting. Crocodile. Trapinch on the reverse. Sacred Charm on the reverse. And Toxtricity. Really cool punk theme they did for Galar. Dark. And don't worry, you guys are getting all the code cards as well. That's why I'm keeping them face down so no one can scan those. Lightning, this one's going to Jason. Grogrock, we're not even halfway through the break yet, guys, so don't worry. Zigzagoon, favorite Trash Panda. Dawn, okay, Twilight. Low kicks, I prefer high kicks. Vileplume, hey, rare reverses are always good. Duraludon, sick art, and hey, 2 Rotom EXs and 2 Megalopunnies. We're even high on EXs, I feel like. Well, congrats. Again, Lightning. Man, they really do like their types. Ripping open some new Tap Lotus. Booyah! Congrats on your Motor EX. Toe Mater. Lightning. Metal. All right, Paul. I want you to get a Mega Charizard EX, because just to have a Charizard, even if it's just a base EX, it's still cool to have a Charizard in your collection, bro. That's the guy. Darmanitan. That's the LeBron or the MJ. You know, Palmy, Swinub, Moltres. All right. I'm just glad you got that flag on. About 6 packs left, and then we have another 36 in the second booster box. Insane. This box has been loaded, dude. Water, this one's going to Karina. Again, I don't even know what we could pull. I'd like to see that Meowth, Gengar, or Charizard. Anything else would just blow my mind. I think 2 SIRs is technically possible because the gold is an out-of-set SIR. Lombre on the reverse. Oh! Holy crap! I think that's the most expensive IR in the entire set because he's looking back. That's a reference to the first ever game because that's the original starting town and the original house of the first ever trainer that you play as. And he's looking through the forest to see that town. That's so cool! Karina, oh, that is sick. That's that and the Piplup are the IRs people are chasing in the set. Ugh, that is a very, very cool Meowth. Cool game reference, just gorgeous art from a famous artist. That's a nasty card. Congratulations. And Ambipom on the end. That is absurd. Congrats, Karina. Beautiful. I cannot believe this box. I cannot believe this box. This is one of the best boxes of Pokemon I've ever opened, and I've opened hundreds. Literally. Been a part of 100. Yeah, this box is insane. I'm glad everyone's got at least an EX or above. Sometimes that doesn't happen, dude. Even in both boxes, let alone the first one, so we got time. This one's going to Fighting, which is Kyle, Vibrava, Seal, Oddish, Lanoon. No Zangoose in this set, which is weird. All Creamy. Paldean Tauros, great regional. Zacian, there he is. Hey, the rare. That's cool. And okay, that you never see. In back-to-back slots, the reverse and the holo, that's insane. Glad I captured it on camera. That's pretty nuts. 5 packs left in this box. Awesome box. Well, for you, Karina and Nick. Nick, I mean, whew. Kind of nuts, bro. Grass, this one's going to Doug. Let's get another EX. Let's get like that Gengar. That Gengar EX would be sick. I wish the Gengar had an SIR in this set, but he's been oversampled recently. Darmanitan, I get it. Bronzong and Reshiram. All right. Not just stunned, I would be agog. Gobsmacked. Bewildered if there was anything else besides an EX in this box. This box has already had 3 to 4 more hits than an average box. This is nuts. Lightning, Jason. I could see one more EX though. Gligar, Palmy, Piplup. Watch, we're about to pull the freaking gold Charizard. Fire Breather, Honchkrow, Gligar, Snubble, and Vileplume. Because what I noticed with sports is, like, when you get a really, really crazy card, like, it messes up the odds of the whole box. You'll notice funky stuff. That's typically not true in Pokemon. You'll just have a really average box, and out of nowhere, boom, gold Charizard. Psychic, this one's going to Mike. Pew! Like a gun. I'm sure he hears that a lot. Mimikyu, my apologies, Mike. Apom, Bronzong, Darmanitan, Paldean, Tauros, Ludicolo on your reverse, Lanoon on your reverse, and there it is for a base EX, maybe the best base EX in the history of Pokemon. Mega Charizard X EX. Gorgeous! I normally don't freak out that much over a base EX. It's Charizard, dude! Charizard X, not even Charizard Y. In case you guys don't know, there's a second Mega Charizard, and it's all orange. This is the black Charizard X. That is nasty. Congrats, Mike. If you're going to get any base EX, that is literally the best one maybe ever printed. Psychic. All right, penultimate pack of the first box. We still have half an entire box. Goodness. Sorry, 2 halves of an entire box. half the break is what I meant. Dark. Nick. Charmander. Nimble. Okay, now I can't believe there's anything left in this box. I hope, dude. Honestly, he just evolved in front of our eyes, guys. You see that? They grow up so fast. Wondrous Patch. Gliscor. Charmeleon. Nice reverse. Dizzying Valley. Playable reverse. And a Toxtricity. Hey. Still dark. Last 2 packs in a Toxtricity? Alright. Last pack. Magic. Well, I'm glad you guys bought into this one, because that was a nuts box, guys. At least, like, quantity-wise, some of the best I've ever seen. Metal Paul, you are closing out this first box for us. Vibrava, Sandile, Swinub, Lotad, Ludicolo, they be evolving. All Creamy. Genesect, nice rare reverse. Granbull, and Flygon. All right, halfway through. Paul, if there were serialized cards, I hope you'd get one. All right, second half of this break. 36 packs with fresh SIR odds. That is the most important thing, guys. Fresh SIR odds. And, no, I'm going to take them out again so we can see our everybody's piles. I like that. Empty box. Thought there was a sock in the background for a second. You guys like it? We fixed the thing in the background. It looks nice. I think so. Code. All right. Who's going to break in this box? Fighting Kyle. All right. Every box could have an every pack could have an SIR now. Baneri, Darumaka, Crocodile, Fire Breather, Bramblegast, Vibrava, Seal, and Ambipom. All right. Someone's got to start us off. We appreciate you. Dude, I don't know. That first box might have taken the heat. Let's see. I'll be like Human Torch, flame on if it's up to me. Grass. Hey, Doug. Speaking of, Charmeleon. Yamper, let's pull you something good, brother. Nimble, Piloswine, Bramblegast, Fire Breather. Ludicolo, your reverses are Sandile. Let's go for an SIR. Dizzying Valley, and hey, Mega Deontay EX. If you're going to get an EX, you want it to be a Mega. Nasty. Dude, the way they do texturing, even on base EXs, as long as they're Mega, beautiful. Literally beautiful. Congrats on that one, Doug. Gorgeous. And guys, trust me when I say the camera does not do these justice. There's different foil layers for these little, like, kapow factor things they're called. And so, like, it looks like different layers of foiling, which adds so much variety to the texturing pattern. It's so nice. Only the second set they've had Megas. It's crazy. I feel like it's been for so long. Grass tripped me up being all the way up there. All right. Still have all of our full arts, our SIR. If we pull one, we should have an SIR per box. It's not guaranteed. Psychic Mike Pugh. Milcery. Oddish. Ghastly. Togedemaru. Arcalodon. That guy's mean in the VGC. Granbull. Smeargle. Ooh, Ludicolo busting a move. He's hitting that Samba. I like that card a lot. That's awesome, dude. Great use of color. Congrats, Mike. He saw through the deception. Opened up his third eye and pulled a Ludicolo. Congrats on that one, man. That one's sick. I like his sombrero, dude. Mike, congrats. I've actually never pulled this one. I've opened 28 boxes of this. This is the only IR I've never pulled. Boom, complete the set now. And Pomo. Congrats on that. Booyah. That's nasty. There's a really, really cute Ambipom Berry IR, which would be cool to see. I've never pulled the Dawn SIR. That would be nasty. Lightning. This one's going to Jason. Apom. Pomo. Gloom. Dugong. Honchcrow. Wondrous Patch. Granbull. Gligar on the reverse. Don't ask what that accent was. Togedemaru. And Oricorio EX on the flamenco dancing. Congrats there, Jason. I feel like a lot of people don't know the cool thing about Oricorio. The reason they were pushing it so hard and it's in so many sets is because it changes its type based off what form it's dancing in. There's like a Hawaiian aloha, like lay dancing one. There's the flamenco one, which is fire. There's a bunch of different types. There's a swing dancing one. It's super cool. Pokemon with gimmicks don't get enough, like, lightning. I think it's because Nintendo doesn't do a good enough job showcasing those gimmicks so people know it's a gimmick in the first place. but it's cool. So you'll see Oricorio of multiple different types in the cards. It's pretty cool. Metal. All right, Paul. Trying to give you a good experience for your first ever Pokemon one. Murkrow, famous artist. Lombre, Paldeantoros, that's a regional form. Wondrous Patch, good item. Seviper, doesn't have his other half. Haunter, it's a sick reverse. Piloswine, and Moltres. Not a gold Charizard, but an orange chicken. Metal. Sorry for the Moltres slander. I mean, for the record, he is the worst out of the trio. Articuno on top, baby. You know I like my ice types. Dark, this one's going to Nicholas. Nick, I mean, you might get 2 SIRs, man. I don't know what's happening. Your luck's nuts. Boltund, Bronzong, I like that art. Grimsley's move. Paldean, Tauros. Moltres, there you are again. Hey, it's cool having him in reverse. Battle Cage. Vileplume. I like how cheery that guy is, you know? We could all learn a thing or two from Vileplume. Yeah, thank you, Paul. It's like, I know I don't know everything about sports, but it's like, I know stuff, guys. I promise. Water, this one's going to Karina. I know Magic. I know Pokemon. I know cards. And now I'm learning sports. Like, I know baseball pretty well now. Smeargle, low kicks. It happens with experience. I've been doing it for like 5 months now. It's crazy, dude. Ghastly on the reverse. Jigglypuff on the reverse. Come on. And, hey, you said you like Zacian. So if it's not going to be an EX, at least it's one you like. Yeah, I've been playing Pokemon for, what, 17 years, dude? Long as I can remember. Fighting. Kyle Caps. Bun Erie. Togedemaru, that's not even a joke. Vibrava. Seal. Low Kicks. Dawn. Crocodile. Boltund on the reverse. Grimsley's move. Come on, let's get an EX. Toxtricity. No EX, that's okay. Foyton. Grass, this one's going to Doug. Toxel, Bronzor. I love Bronzor, dude. Give me some more Gen 4 Pokemon, dude. Gen 4 love. The remakes, BDSP sucked. Gliscor, Crocodile, Duraludon, and Genesect. Why is Genesect a grass? Oh, I guess Bug Metal. I feel like you'd fit better for Metal. Grass. Yeah, we're planning on doing more Pokemon breaks in the future. Maybe some Magic the Gathering breaks. So, dude, I'm going to be in my element. I like the Star Wars, too. You know, I've been doing the entertainment breaks for a while. Psychic, Mike Pugh. And now that I'm the main, like, breaker on staff, it's nuts to think about, dude. Pommy, well, just by days allotted. Jumbo Ice Cream, Gliscor, Darumaka on the reverse. Dawn on the reverse. That's a sick one. That's worth a couple bucks. Ooh, brother, did you get both? Ugh. Mike. Nasty. Getting 2 Mega Charizard X EXs. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Mike, hitting big. That's nasty. I know it's just a base EX, but it's Charizard. This is not going to go down in price anytime soon. 20 years, that'll still be worth, like, what, 20 bucks or something? Congrats on that, dude. Yeah, dude, better to get in, you know, than run from it. At some point, it's just took over the world, especially in COVID, dude. Pokemania was a real thing. The bubbles popped a bit, and the prices aren't quite as high, but still, it'll never not be popular at this point. Jason Bornier. A lot of people don't know this. It's the top-grossing media franchise in the world. It is bigger than all of Marvel, all of Disney, Harry Potter, Star Wars. It is the top-grossing media franchise in the world between the games, the anime, the cards, everything. Jumbo Ice Cream, the theme parks, Absol, Lanoon, and I felt some in that pack. What's going on? Lightning. Sick is right. Has some good pulls so far. We haven't pulled anything crazy. I don't think we pulled a full art yet in this, which means we have some good stuff left. Ted Schwartz, because we're guaranteed at least a couple. Like, we're going to get at least, like, 2 more IRs. Going to get, like, probably 2 full arts. Maybe an SIR if we're lucky. That'd be nasty. All creamy. Paldeantoros. Hey! Oh! Beautiful Zacian, Ted. First over EX. Nice, dude. Finally hitting something gorgeous. That is a beautiful, looks like a painting. That card is breathtaking. Nice Zacian. I did think it was weird that they had Zacian but not Zamazenta in this set. Why not take out like Ambipom or Ludicolo as an IR and have the set connecting? They might do it in a future set. But that's just lame to have to make you get the IRs across multiple sets. Still gorgeous card, Ted. Congrats. Flygon on the end. Fire. That's not the element you bought. That's the pull you just got. Sweet. Dark. Going to Nicholas. Old Saint Nick. Pilot Swine. Bronzong, you could be anti-Christmas. Sacred Charm, sorry for putting that in you. Darmanitan. We got Palmot. Swine Up. And... woo! Ignition Energy. Besides Dawn and Charizard, that might be the most expensive, just because it's so playable. Also a gorgeous card. The texturing is amazing. That is a beautiful card. Nice full art. The first of the box, if I'm not mistaken. Should get at least one more. Nasty. Congrats, Nick. People also, you'd be surprised how many people have PC binders of just energies. Oh, Lady will trade for that Zacian. That Zacian... hold on. That Zacian went to fire. Ted, if you're in here, Lady wants to trade you for that Zacian. If you're interested, no worries. Either way, just letting you know. Ignition Energy, that is a nasty one. Going over to Nick with Dark. What SIR do I want to see? Obviously, as much as I want to see the gold Charizard, obviously, everyone wants to see the best card in the set. But personally, I want to see the Dawn the most. This one's going to Karina. Karina, maybe we can get you a Zacian. The chance of 2 of the same IR in a set are low, but not 0. Mamoswine, Sacred Charm, Lanoon, Lombre, Bronzor, and Ambipom. All right, next time. There's still hope. There's still hope. Fighting, this one's going to Kyle Caps. Apom, Pomo, Gloom, Dugong. What an underrated Gen 1er, dude. Lanoon, Battle Cage, Ludicolo, Carvana, Zigzagoon, and Moltres. Man, a little bit of a dry spell. That's okay. Just a right-sided box. It's gotta be. Don't worry. As long as there's one sealed pack, there's hope, guys. Grass, this one's going to Doug. Milcery, Krokorok, Lombre, Trapinch, Honchkrow, Blowtorch, Cresselia, beautiful Pokemon, and Darkrai. Darkrai, I feel like Cresselia gets overshadowed a lot. Gloom, your IR. Fire Breather. Full art. Hey, Empoleon EX. Hey, man, pulling an EX is something. Empoleon's cool, especially like Penguins, dude. Gen 4, I would say, is like a top 3 generations for starters at all. Dude, Infernape, Empoleon, and Torterra? I almost can't even decide. It's Torterra, of course. But some good choices that generation. Grass, congrats. Doug. Nice EX. I'll never complain about an EX, dude. A hit is a hit. Especially those Mega EXs. Dude, don't get me started. We haven't pulled a Mega Gengar EX even in the base slot even once. I'm mixing up the order now. Psychic Mike. Not Psychic Mike. Psychic is for Mike P, though. Lotad, Boltund, Paldean, Tauros, Dawn. Psychic Mike sounds like a sequel to Magic Mike, and that is not something I want to imagine. Toxtricity on the rare reverse, Baneri, and Palmot. So, fun little fact for you, Paul. If the best card you can pull in the set will actually be in the second to last slot, because that is where you can get your SIRs, which are a textured IR, which is a full art. Lightning, go to Jason. Zigzagoon, not that you can't pull good, you can pull very good cards in the last slot as well. But I mean, second to last slot is usually where people are hyped. Ceruledge, Nimble, Arcalodon, still a cool card, and Mega Sharpedo EX. Again, for a base EX, I cannot believe how good Pokemon are making them look these days. Congrats on that one, Jason. Never seen so many Mega Sharpedo. We literally got every Sharpedo in the entire set up to the SIR, the full art, the base Mega EX nuts. We got Carvanas. We even got a reverse Carvana. That's nasty. Getting Lightning. Yeah, so, I mean, they've also have a bunch of stuff with uncommons and commons. And in past years, they only start with Scarlet Violet, this last cycle of Pokemon cards called a generation, that you could get uncommons and commons in different ways. Fire, this one's going to Ted. Ted doesn't have that many. But yeah, like certain Pokemon can only be commons or uncommons or rares depending on how you evolve them, because basic means they can't evolve, stage 1 means they've already evolved, and that used to play a bigger part in the card game, but now they've kind of reduced that because rarity, like this, that circle at the bottom is a common. Now these are uncommons, they're a little bit more powerful and usually more evolved. Wondrous Patch, all items. Carvana, Dawn, and Palma. There's a lot of in-depth stuff to Pokemon that a lot of people do not realize. Because people think it's just collecting. Don't get me wrong, the collecting is monolithic. It's massive. That being said, though, there's a massive TCG community actually playing the games. Jason, again. Piloswine, Charmeleon, Milcery, Smeargle, Bramblegast, Fire Breather, Ludicolo, Absol for your first reverse. IR, come on, it's been too long. Milcery, full art then. Suicune. Okay, we're due. We're genuinely due. Dark, and yeah, years ago, this one's going to Nick, you would have to, like, literally take 3 cards from the back and put them to the front because they used to put the uncommons behind the rare, and people wanted the rare for last for dramatic effect, so people would, like, shuffle every pack before opening them. It was not. It was wild times, man. It's crazy you don't do that anymore. Moltres, that was for, like, 15 years. Apom and Ambipom. They grow up so fast. I will not get tired of using that joke. Dark. Okay, we should have a relatively stacked last part of this box. No way this box doesn't have an SIR. That would be very disappointing. Water. Karina. Trapinch. Krokorok. Jigglypuff. Seal. Bronzong. Feeling something good. Dawn. Let's get that Dawn SIR. Seviper. Pomo. Bramblegast. Hey! Hey, I was talking about it a lot. Mega Gengar EX. Besides the Charizard, this is the one EX that you want to pull just because Gengar's market is so inflated right now. Card dust on that. That's nuts. All right. Well, it came off. Thank God it's not a scratch. Congratulations on that Gengar. Again, if you're going to pull an EX, you want it to be Charizard or Gengar. Nice one there. Karina. And I have an entire another 2-box Pokemon break after this. Might eat first, though. Fighting. Kyle Caps. Murkrow. Gligar. Zigzagoon. Misdreavus. Bronzong. Grimsley's Move. Paldean Tauros. Arcaludon. It's time for an IR or SIR. Oh, I told you. There's Ambipom with the Lumberry, Lepaberry, all them held items. Congratulations on that one. That one's sick, Kyle. Reminds me of the Ludicolo, but I just prefer that one better. Maybe it is because I love Gen 4 so much, but not hating on Gen 3. Just Ludicolo's a bit more forgettable than Ambipom in my anecdotal experience, like my playthroughs I've had. Still sick. Congrats on that one. That's a gorgeous one, dude. Don't pull that one a lot. Definitely eat. I mean, oh, you meant eat after this break. I see. Well, thank you for caring about my health. I was like, dude, I'd eat those berries. They look scrumptious as hell. Fighting. I see now. I see now what you're talking about. I agree on both accounts. Grass. This one's going to Doug. Good karma getting this pack for Tell Me to Eat. Must be. Vibrava. Granbull. Blowtorch. Not blowing smoke. Sableye. Come on, SIR. Wigglytuff. And Flygon. Dude, I felt some in that pack, too. All right. Couple more to go. We should at least... I'm going to call at least a full art and an IR. Yeah, that's fair. Psychic Mike Pugh. Toxel. Lotad. Prinplup. Lanoon. Lokix. Dawn. Ludicolo. Misdreavus. And Suicune. Dude. I need it to rain, because, brother, we are in a drought. Good. Oh, my bad. I lost a go there. I'm sorry. Jason, I'll reimburse you the 9 cents. Dugong. Baneri. Darumaka. Eternatus. Battle Cage. Bramblegast. Charmander. Hey, you just got reimbursed. Dugong. And Moltres. Charging up with that lightning. Metal. Paul. Whoa. Forgot how long it's been for Paul. Makes no sense. Snubble. Crocodile. Meloetta. Jumbo Ice Cream. Oddish. Bramblin. And Genesect. Hey, I mean, grass and metal are his types. And, oh, Paul, if you ever hear me refer to metal as steel, that's because that's how it is in the game, so that's what I'll be talking about. Fire. Ted Schwartz, Milcery. I wonder if we had the V-Star, back when we had the V-Star spots and the fairy spots, we did sell that just for a cheaper price on that spot. I think that's smart. Mamoswine, Eternatus, Wondrous Patch, and Miss Magius EX. Been super long since we've seen a regular EX. It's not mega. Miss Magius, I think, might be the coolest one in the set. I'm thinking Oricorio, Rotom, Empoleon's cool. It's a sick one. Congratulations there, Ted. Really, really high BST for special attacking. In the games, at least. Aluminum is a joke to me. Funny enough. Water, this one's going to Karina. Apom. Ghastly. Nimble. Okay, Jack. Gliscor. Eternatus. Such a cool Pokemon. All creamy. Yamper. Adorable. Amapom. And... Hey! Mega Heracross EX. I forgot he's in the set. It's been so long since I pulled him. Hey, still a nice EX to pull because it is a Mega. Got that Kapow factor, as Blake says. And as I agree with. Super nice Mega Heracross there. A hit is a hit, baby. Okay. I mean, these last packs gotta be fire, no? That first box was something else, dude. This one's going to Fighting, which is Kyle Caps. Charcadet. Murkrow. Lombre, excellent impression, I know, thank you. Meloetta, Sacred Charm. Crocodile. Honchkrow. Mamoswine. And Zacian. Come on. Let me feel something, Pokemon. Give me a hit. Give me some heat. It's called Phantasmal Flames. So let's see them fire. Grass going to Doug. Boltund. Sandilly. Charmander. That's not how you pronounce it. That's fine. Bronzor. Dizzying Valley. Mamoswine. Sacred Charm. Vileplume. Nice rare reverse. Hopefully that means something good. Sacred Charm. Full art. Palmot. Come on, Palmot. As far as the Pikachu clones go, I don't mind Palmot. It's really inoffensive, but it doesn't have a cool gimmick like Pachirisu or Dedenne or any of the ones in past. I think Dedenne is a pretty good standout. Psychic. Mite. Duraludon, not the film. Gligar. Prinplup. Smeargle. Guys, if you want to get an intro into Pokemon, you don't really know much about Pokemon, watch Detective Pikachu. Ryan Reynolds, it's pretty service level, but it's a fun romp, I'd say. Seviper. Oh. Yamper on the bed with the little Poke toy, dude, for the Pokeball. That's nasty. Gorgeous. Congratulations, Mike. Mike, you've been hitting pretty well. You and Nick, if I'm not mistaken. Been hitting pretty well. Congrats, brother. That one's sick. That one's adorable. I thought this would be a bigger chase in the set because it's such a cute card. But hey, nonetheless, gorgeous. And Vileplume on the end. Congrats on that one, man. We have 4 packs left. We should get at least one more full art. No? Am I tripping? Did we already pull 2? I don't think we did. Lightning. Jason. Trapinch. Oh, Croc. I might have seen a little bit of color back there. Jigglypuff. Seal. Honchkrow. Blowtorch. Cresselia. Reshiram. That's the first time we saw him in reverse. That's sick. Meloetta. Oh, that's gorgeous, dude. Dawn Full Art. Gen 4 on top. That's nasty, dude. Lightning Jason. Big hit, dude. I'm jealous. I don't even have that Dawn card. Dawned on me that you got a big hit. Congrats, brother. That is I knew we had another full art left, and that is a gorgeous one to get. Don, that's adorable, dude. Don or Lucas, or who I want, man. Come on, Lightning, that one's so sick. Ugh, ugh. All right, 3 packs left. Haven't pulled an SIR yet. It's not guaranteed. I believe it's about 80% to pull an SIR in a box. Metal Paul, you could get our SIR, brother. Bronzor, that's makeup. Trapinch, Hunter, Punk Helmet, Cresselia, Krokorok, Piplup, and Reshiram. Ite. Penultimate pack of the entire break. Good luck, everybody, with the Charizard on the front. Nice. Pack art. Maybe he will grace us with his presence. Get that full art Charizard. That would be sick. Fire and Charizard. Ted. Gloom. Carvana. Yamper. Vibrava. Haunter. Punk Helmet. Ceruledge. Low Kicks. Cresselia. And Flygon. All right, guys, let's get some LPM. Some last pack magic in the his house. Mega Heracross on the front. Now let's get it. Come on, come on. Water. This last pack's going to Karina. Close us out the break. Hopefully you get a Zacian, lady. Piplup. Zigzagoon. Mischievous. Lanoon. Blowtorch. Seviper. Charmeleon. Bronzong. And Genesect. Sorry we couldn't close it out with a bang. But thank you guys so much for buying in. I'm going to get into that recap before we head out. And then don't worry if you bought into the next Pokemon break as well. I'll be doing that right after this. Can't believe that second box didn't have an SIR, but it happens. It's about 1 per case. The first one was nuts, though. All right, we're going to start with water, which is everything that Karina Lindsay got. And I will try to order it in ascending order of how good it is. Just to help out. People are a bit less familiar. All right, so, Karina, you got Mega Heracross EX, Mega Gengar EX, nice one there. Meowth Illustration Rare of Pallet Town, that one's nasty. And the Full Art Switch Trainer item. Not bad. Not bad at all. Next up is Psychic with Mike Pugh. Mike, you did very well. You did pretty freaking well. Psychic Mike. There we go. You got Mega Lopunny EX, Mega Charizard X EX, Double or Nothing. You got Yamper on the illustration rare, Ludicolo on the illustration rare, and the Chase Piplup illustration rare. This set really is showing Gen 4 some love. Makes my heart happy. Next one is Dark Nicholas. Oh. Nick, I think you did best in the whole break, brother. All it took was the one. My bad. It's in a top loader. It's in a top loader. It's in a top loader. What? Everything you pulled was EXer. Oh, bro. That's insane. All right. Nick, you got a Paldean Wooper illustration rare. Of course, Karina. I'm glad you got. At least, hey, that Meowth is pretty nasty. Ignition Energy on that Full Art Energy. Mismagius EX Full Art. And Mega Sharpedo EXSIR. Secret illustration rare. Gorgeous. Congratulations, Nicholas. Next up for fighting, what we got is Kyle Caps. Kyle, you got Rotom EX, Empoleon EX, and thank God you got an IR Ambipom. Nasty. I love that one with the berries, dude. That one's so cute. Of course, thank you all for buying in. Least I can do. Metal. Paul, I am so happy you got this. Flygon illustration rare. A very nasty illustration rare. Sorry it wasn't more, but at least you got one nasty hit. Above an EX. Next is Lightning for Jason. nasty. I didn't think you topped that Mega Sharpedo full art, Jason. You got Rotom EX, Oricorio EX, Mega Sharpedo EX, lovely texture. Mega Sharpedo EX full art, literally showing it mega evolving with the stone as it goes. That's so sick. And the Dawn full art, come on, dude. One of people's biggest chase throughout the set. Next up, we got Fire, aka what Ted Schwartz himself pulled. And Ted, I do believe you have a trade offer if you're interested. There you go. You got Miss Magius EX, Mega Lopunny EX, Mega Sharpedo EX, some nasty texture work there, and a Zacian Illustration Rare. And last but certainly not least, we got Grass with Doug. Let's see what you pull, Doug. Got yourselves Empoleon EX, Mega Deoncé EX, nice texture, and Rotom EX full art. I'm glad that almost everybody, if I'm not mistaken, got a IR or full art, if not better. Pretty good distribution here. The last break was a lot more one-sided. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you guys so much for buying in. I will be doing the other Pokemon break tonight, and then any of the Marble Personals I can get to. I do not know if the soccer sells out, I'll be able to get to the Merlin tonight, but congratulations, Paul. Thank you all for being here, being so supportive, talking in the chat, and I will see you guys in the next break. Have a great new year. Already off to a fantastic start, and we'll see you in the next one.